What up, dog? Welcome back to the Gun Bottom. It's your host, G Sneaks, and we here on the G Sneaks 89 network with another shoe review. And this shoe needs no introduction, man. This is a beauty, man. A classic colorway, one of the favorite and one of the most iconic from the Air Jordan lineup, and personally one of my favorites. We got the Air Jordan Retro 13 BRED, aka black and red. New school term is BRED. You know, it's just short for black and red, but this shoe is just amazing. You know, just the craftsmanship, just the development, the story behind it, the execution. One of my favorite shoes, man, and one of the shoes that got me to collect it in the first place, man. I love this shoe, man, and here it is, man. We're gonna give you a good detailed review. We're gonna get you some on-foot shots, everything like that, man. So sit back and stay tuned. We got a dope one here for you today. Air Jordan Retro 13 BRED on G Sneaks 89 network. Let's get it. All right, now starting the review, let's start with one of the most noticeable and iconic features of the Air Jordan Retro 13, which is the hologram. And if you haven't, learned by now, or you don't know by now, the Air Jordan Retro 13 is inspired by the black cat, the panther, which was Michael Jordan's nickname that he got from just his style of play and various things he did on the court. He developed the nickname Black Cat, which is the Black Panther. So when they went to design the Air Jordan Retro 13, they inspired it after the Black Cat, which I thought was super dope once I learned about that. So this hologram represents that eye of the panther. And that's why it flops different colors, because, when the cat's in the jungle, different times of the day, the eyes seem to be different colors. So I thought that was super dope. So inside that hologram, you got that Jumpman logo, and you also got Michael Jordan's number, Air Jordan 23. And depending on which way the shoe is rocked, displayed, or anything like that, you see different things on the inside. And just one of the, man, if anybody showed you that hologram just off a picture, you are already thinking Air Jordan Retro 13. I think that's one of the missing features and aspects of designing sneakers these days. There's no more signature things that just tied to one shoe. All the basketball shoes and, gym shoes period just got fly net material and things like that, but they don't really take the time to, put those design features, signature features on these sneakers anymore. And I think that's one of the things that's missing. You walk into a sneaker store these days, to me, and everything after 2012 just looks pretty much the same. So that's why I do stick to some of these older sneakers and more original and iconic sneakers, because of the simple fact, just the originality of them, the things that started the game off and helped us get to the point that we at today. Those are some of the things that I still love, and this is one of my favorite sneakers of all time. And just that 13 period, and this iconic colorway, black and red, aka BRED, it'll never die. You know what I'm saying? Black and red. I don't even think we even knew that black and red went so good together before, Air Jordans came out. But we know now, any color combination, one of the most famous probably is black and red. So super dope, dope sneaker, dope colorway, and that hologram just sets it off, so that's one of the more details that attract attention to this sneaker. So here you go, that first look of the Air Jordan Retro 13 BRED. We got that hologram. So let's get into more design aspects of this shoe. Let's get it. Now, the sole of the shoe, which is the bottom, is another place that Tinker Hatfield really dug deep inside that bag of creativity. Tinker Hatfield, if you don't know, is one of probably the lead designer, most iconic sneaker designers of all time for Nike. Lead designer, designed a good 85% of the Air Jordan lineup. Started on 3. I think he stopped at 14 for a second. I don't know if he did 15, but I know he dibbled and dabbed. The older numbers between 15 and 31, he dib and dabbed, and a lot of them he didn't design, and then he came back and designed some of the later ones, from what I believe. If you got some more accurate facts, just leave some comments down below. But like I said, Air Jordan Retro 13 inspired by the black cat. So why not turn the bottom of the shoe into the bottom of a paw of a black cat, man? Just, brainless and just iconic, super crazy. So look at the bottom of that Air Jordan. You got paw prints. The white pods are paw prints, which is dope. So in between the pods, you got those red lines, just helping carve out the paws. You got that Air Jordan, that red Air Jordan bubble on the bottom. It's red in the background. It's like a smaller, not as more detailed hologram. So it's red behind it, black Jumpman, and then you got a predominantly black sole outlining, which just helps bring out the color. And then I love how they mix the colors. They don't just make it all one. So if you flip over a majority of the Air Jordan Retro 13s, there's always 2 or 3 colors helping carve out and bring out the detail of that sole, which is super dope. Then you see that black carbon fiber with the white dots, popping through. So I'm glad and that was just some of the things they did. You know what I'm saying? Every way you look at a Jordan, it looks different. It has its own look, you know what I'm saying? So if you're looking down the side of the shoe, it looks different. If you're looking at the bottom of the shoe, it looks different. If you're looking from the back, the toe box, everything is just different. You know what I'm saying? There's always a sleek. If I flip this Air Jordan 6 different ways on this table right here, you will notice that every way has its own signature look. And I think that's crazy. And that's one of the things about Air Jordans that just amazed me and drew me to them, is the fact that whenever you look at one, however a person positions his foot and things like that, it's always a different look, helping you or drawing your attention into these sneakers. So that's another thing. Let's move on. All right, now from the front of the shoe, which is probably the most commonly way that you will see this Air Jordan, especially if somebody walking up on you, or if you're rocking it yourself and you look down upon it. You got that leather toe box suede tongue, you got those fleece type panels from the side, which make up the Air Jordan Retro 13. Those are 3M, which they did bring back on this 2017 Retro. Wasn't on the last one, but they did weave like some silver type material in there. They gave it a 3M effect, but not quite as, extravagant as this one right here. You know what I'm saying? That 3M definitely pops, as you can see from the pictures. Just a cold shoe, man. Just a cold. And you got that black tab with that Air Jordan written in white. You got a red Jumpman, and which really brings this shoe alive. And then you got that red suede that hits from the side, as you see coming through the front. Just magnificent in my opinion, man. Pretty dope. That Air Jordan Retro 13, I only believe there's one other original colorway that has the same type of panels, and I believe that's the Flint that we are supposed to see debut this year, hopefully next month, because I'd love to get my hands on another pair of those. But in the meantime, I am definitely satisfied with this one. So love this shoe, man. Love this sneaker, man. And just another great view of this shoe from the front, man. Super dope. Let's move right along. All right, now let's get into the sides of the shoe. Panels, left side, right side, inner, outer panel, whatever you want to call it. They're not shaped the same, which is, signature to most of the Air Jordans. The left side and the right side of the shoe is never shaped the same, which is one of the things that always amazed me, because, you got one shoe, but somehow they fit different patterns on each side. They fit them to fit one foot, you know what I'm saying? So, which is dope, and also gives you, there goes that design feature again, which allows you different viewpoints and different shapes and different looks from one shoe that one person could be wearing, which is super dope. And like I said, on this particular pair, the panels are 3M. And like I said, the only other original colorway that features these same panels are the Flints. And there you go with, again, that hologram on the side, which that outer panel allows for that hologram to be fit on the outer panel. And then the inside panel, just something totally different. So super dope. Then also the pods on the bottom. You can see the outer pods are different from the inner pods, which, just for better traction and better stability of the sneaker in general. So super dope, man. Just the different ways that you can look at this shoe is why it's one of my favorites, because any way you look at the shoe, you get a dope view. So you got that red suede, and that's one of the things that make this shoe pop. You can see this shoe from, yards and yards away, coming down the street. You will recognize this shoe with that red suede popping so crazy. And then hits 3M that's on the outer panel, just loud. It's gonna draw attention. It's gonna make somebody look. Super dope. And that was one of the things that I don't think you guys know. That was one of the things that they designed and put into the shoe, flash and 3M, to distract Michael Jordan's opponents. So while Michael Jordan might have been driving to the basket, then you got photographers from all over the arena snapping pics and doing things like that. You might be looking down at Michael Jordan's shoe, 3M popping while he dunking on you. So crazy. That was one of the things that I learned, throughout the years of studying these shoes and things like that. So, yeah, man, dope shoe. Let's get into some more aspects, man. I don't really think it's too too much more, but still, let's get it. All right, here we go, guys, with probably the last aspect of the shoe, which is the sock liner. You know, nobody really pays attention to this, but you know, people like me do. So here you go with a black sock liner. All Air Jordan Retro 13s don't come with the same sock liner. There's different colors or different materials depending on which shoe you like or which shoe you're able to obtain. Just, you know, the sock liner is there just for, you know, comfortability and just more stability for the ankle and, you know, comfort and things like that. So on this particular pair, you got a black sock liner, and you can't see, but it's also sporting a black insole with a red Jumpman just to help the shoe match a little bit more. And as you can see, you definitely see that 3M from the side panels, and you definitely see that red suede, the underlay, you know, proper term for that, which is the underlay, the lining from that under panel and things like that, man. But just a definitely, like I said, one of my favorite shoes of all time, man. Can't wait to throw them on and get some on-foot shots and things like that. So let me know how you feel about these shoes. Did you pick this iconic shoe up? Did you grab it? Have you worn it yet? Have you worn this pair in the past? All that good stuff, man. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and just voice your opinion on this dope sneaker right here. So let's get into it, man. Let's get some on-foot shots of this bad boy right here. Let's get it. All right, guys, here we go with that on foot, man. You can tell this is one of my favorite kicks, man. I got a little more pep to my step. Just you can tell this shoe just goes great with a pair of black jeans like I'm rocking, man. Just a super dope shoe, man. Just from all angles, man. You can really get the picture, man, and get the glow from this sneaker, man. As soon as you put it on, man, you're gonna feel some type of way. And that's what, you know, that's the things that we wear on our body. That's what they're supposed to do for us anyway. And Jordans definitely give you that characteristic and that persona that, you know, you stepping somewhere, you're doing something. So just a dope sneaker to put on, rock, you know what I'm saying? You got the different aspects like the bottom, the side, the front, the back. As we went over in the review, the color really pops, and I'm sure there's a lot of colors that we would like to see on the Retro 13, but the original colorways that they have given us only makes that anticipation much stronger, man. Just a dope sneaker, man. And you know, I'm happy to own this one, as I was happy to own it in the past. This is my second pair. My first pair was the pair that released in 2013 that didn't have a 3M. So I'm glad to have both pairs now without width, you know, things like that. So just super stoked over the release of this one. Definitely knew that all the 13s this year was gonna be a cop, from the Black Cat all the way down to the History of Flight, which was a sample that they gave us. So just super dope, man. Appreciate the love, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. We about to head out. Just another review for the from the Air Jordan lineup, Air Jordan Retro 13 BRED, here on the GSNKS 89 network. You got the gun body, you got the GSNKS. Make sure you follow their Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, everything. All the links will be down in the description. Appreciate the love. Make sure you spread the word. We're here to stay on a new channel. Let's get it. Appreciate the love.